So hello guys, so I have here another way of analyzing electrical networks. What I'm going to show you is nodal analysis. So kung ang mesh analysis para tayo pa ding nagki-KVL, ang nodal analysis naman para tayong nagki-KCL. Kasi ang i-analyze natin dito ay mga branch currents. Okay? And yung kailangan mong makuha dito is nodal voltages. Ano yung tinatawag na nodal voltages? Diba guys? This is node A and node B. May nodal voltages dyan. Yan yung VA and VB. Ang nodal voltages na tinatawag, kung magtusok ako dyan ng voltmeter, i-connect ko papuntang ground, yun yung mame-measure ko. And in nodal analysis, you need to set a reference point. Okay, alin po yung pwedeng maging reference point? Ang pwedeng maging reference point is yung pwede mong gawing ground. At kung titingnan mo to, wala ka namang resistor dito sa baba, pwedeng yan ay i-connect ko lang as a reference point or as a ground. Wala akong calculate. Okay? Pag nakapag-set ka na ng reference point mo or ground mo, pwede ka nang mag-assume ng direction ng current. So, let's say this is I1, this is I2, this is I3, and this is I4. Okay? And then, magki-KCL ka na. So, KCL at A. Pag nag-KCL ako sa A, current entering equals current leaving. So, sinong papasok dyan? Papasok si 15 amperes, pero leaving na si I1 tsaka si I2. So, 15 equals I1 plus I2. Tama? And then, i-express mo si I as the ratio of voltage and resistance. Paano po yun? So, di ba si I1, susunsunin mo lang or ititrace mo yung pinagmulan at pinagtapusan ni I1. Di ba? Kung susundan mo yung direction ng arrow ni I1, nagsimula siya doon kay VA. So, that is VA. And then, siya nagpunta. Papunta ng ground. So, VA, ano bang voltage sa ground? 0. And then, over the resistance na daanan natin, which is 6 ohm. And then, analyze mo naman si I2. Si I2 kanina nagsimula kay nodal voltage VA. So, that is VA. Sa nagtapos kay VB. So, VA minus VB. Sinong dinaanan mong resistance? Si 4 ohms. So, ganun lang. So, 15 equals 1 over 6 VA plus 1 over 4 VA minus 1/4 VB. Okay? And then 1/6 plus 1/4. So that's 5 over 12 VA minus 1 over 4 VB equals 15. That's my equation number 1. Okay? And then, KCL naman at B. Magki-KCL ako kay B, papasok si I2, pero palabas si I3 tsaka si I4. Okay? And then, papalitan ko ang I as a ratio of voltage and resistance. So, tingnan ko si I2, that's just VA minus VB, all over the resistance na dinaanan, which is 4 ohms. And then si I3 is VB minus ground. But ground is 0 volts. So VB minus 0 over 6. Plus I4, that's VB minus ground din, all over the resistance na dinaanan, which is 6 ohms. So I have here 1/4 VA minus 1/4 VB equals 1/6 VB plus 1/6 VB. Okay? So this is 1/4 VA minus 1/4 VB. 1/6 plus 1/6, that's 1/3 VB transpose. So, minus 1/4 VB minus 1/3 VB equals 0. So, 1/4 minus 1/4 negative 1/4 plus negative 1/3, that is equal to, pass it at 2, negative 7 over 12. So 1/4 VA minus 7 over 12 VB equals 0. So equation 2. I have now two equations. So pasok ko lang sa calcu. So the value of VA is equal to 630 over 13 volts, while the value of VB is equal to 270 over 13 volts. Now, if you want to find the value of I1, di ba si I1 kanina, pinalta natin ang ratio ng V over R. So, kung titingnan mo si I1 pala ay equal sa VA minus 0 divided by 6 ohms. So, gagamitin lang natin yon. So, I1 is equal to VA minus 0 over 6 ohms. So, wag ko nang ilagay yung 0 kasi wala naman siyang effect. Si VA is 630 over 13 divided by 6. I1 is equal to 105 over 13 amperes. And kung gusto mong kuhain si I2, gamitin mo lang to. And the same with the other values for currents. So, ganun lang po kapag nagno-nodal analysis. So, it is as easy as that. So, please copy. So hello guys, I have here another example of circuit that could be solved using nodal or maybe supernodal analysis. So we were asked to find the value of node voltage VA and VB. Okay? So assign muna or mag-assume muna ako ng direction ng current. So gawin ko na lang lahat pababa. Okay? Paano yung gagawin mo dito? Wala kang resistor. May current ba dyan? Well, i-assume na lang natin meron. So, medyo supernodal na. Let's say, I. Okay, yun lang. So, KCL at A. Diba? Palabas lahat. So, that's 2 amperes plus I1 plus I equals 0. Okay? And then si I1 is VA, and then ito, isa-set ko lang as ground. So, 2 plus I1, that's VA minus 0 over 1, plus, paano si I? VA minus VBA, walang resistance. Maintain na lang, plus I. Okay? Equals 0. So, I plus VA equals negative 2. Equation number 1. And then, KCL naman tayo at B. Tingnan nyo guys, kay B, papasok dun si I. So, current entering si I. Pero, palabas si I2, tsaka si I3. Okay? Si I2 is equal to VA over 1. VB over 1, while si I3 is also VB over 1. So, kung isi-simplify ko yan, I is equal to VB plus BB, or I minus 2VB is equal to 0. I have my equation number 2. Look, my unknowns are I, VA, and VB. 3 unknowns. So, I need 3 equation to solve them. Saan ako pwedeng kumuha ng third equation ko? Pwedeng dito. Isi-supernodal ko dito. So, anong node voltage dito? VA. Anong node voltage dito? VB. So, kung maglagay ako dyan ng voltmeter, para ang mababasa ko lang is VA minus 1 volt dahil sa negative side ako lumabas. Tapos, nagtapos ako sa VB equals 0. So, VA minus VB is equal to 1. Equation number 3. Okay? So I'm just going to use equation number 1, 2, and 3 in order to solve this problem. So, rearrange ko lang. I plus VA plus 0 VB equals negative 2. Equation number 1. And then, I plus 0 VA minus 2 VB equals 0. Equation number 2. And then, 0I plus VA minus VB equals 1. Equation number 3. And pasok ko lang sa calcu. So, I is equal to negative 2 volts. I is equal to negative 2 amperes dahil yung pinakauna kong nilagay dito. VA is equal to 0 volts. VB is equal to negative 1 volt. So, the value of the node voltages are 0 volts and negative 1 volt. So, this is a supernodal analysis and I hope you learned something from it. Okay? So, please copy.